Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJ Network presents another exciting edition of Stratomatic Hockey. The 2024 Stanley Cup playoffs are on the air. Today is Game 5 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. We are back at Amerant Bank Arena for this series between the Boston Bruins and the Florida Panthers. The series is tied 2-2. There hasn't been a single game won by the home team. The visiting team has won every game in this series so far. So that's what makes this series interesting, as neither home team has won a game. Can the Panthers Can my Panthers go ahead and do that tonight and try to eliminate the Bruins in a Game 6? Or will the Bruins win tonight and try to eliminate back at TD Garden? A Game 6 is definitely going to happen tonight. We'll definitely have a Game 6, as neither team can be eliminated for tonight's matchup. So we are going to play a little bit of Stratomatic Hockey, super advanced version, and continuing to learn the game and play the game. And I'm really enjoying this. This is actually a lot of fun to play. And I may do a 23-24 Florida Panther replay maybe in the future. I would like to maybe do a replay with this, a full season replay with this team. Maybe do like 1 month at a time during each off season between inside pitch seasons. So we'll see what we do. I'm really enjoying Stratomatic Hockey. This, I think, is the game to play. It just flows very well. Ben Witz is first to join us here at Amerant Bank Arena. So series is tied at 2, and let's see what happens tonight. Starting goalies, of course, for the Boston Bruins will be Jeremy Swayman. He had a rough game in game number 4. Sergei Bobrovsky will be in the goal for the Panthers. Starting first line for the Boston Bruins, David Pastrnak is right wing. Charlie Coyle is at center. Brad Marchand is at left. Starting defenseman, Charlie McAvoy and Hampus Lindholm for the Panthers. Starting first line, Carter Verhaeghe is the left wing. Sasha Barkov is a center. Pretty much, in my opinion, the best two-way forward in the game right now. And one of the top players in the NHL at this moment. The right wing is Sam Reinhart. Defenseman is Gustav Forsling and Brandon Montour. So if everybody is set and ready to go to play a little Stratomatic Hockey, we're going to use red, white, and white dice. Bruins are the Panthers are the home team in this matchup tonight, and we're ready to play. The action cards have been shuffled and set. Split cards have been shuffled and set. It is time to play some hockey. So let's join in for tonight. Let's go to the first period, as Charlie Coyle and Alexander Barkov will meet up at center ice. Barkov does have a +1 on a +3, and he does have a +1, and we'll go ahead and get this little pointer out so I can do this here. So he has a +3 here, a +2. So Barkov does have a +1 advantage. So let's go to the face-off. Let's begin the period. And that is a 2, and that will go to superior right defenseman. So Barkov wins the face-off, and it will go to Montour. Both teams will start in the 2-2 offense and defense. So home passing E, as Montour will make an outside shot to the right wing. Sam Reinhart usually tries to penetrate to the inside. Penetration is a 4. He's going to try to penetrate, and that is a 21. And he is going to penetrate against the left defenseman. He'll go up against Lindholm. Reinhardt penetration's a 4. Lindholm defense is a 5. Very good against penetration. So a 1-6, he'll penetrate, and he won't. That'll be lost to Lindholm, so Lindholm will take the puck. D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer, joins us here at Amerant Bank Arena. Offense visitor, 2 forecheckers, lose puck. Outside shot only for right defenseman Brandon Montour. Montour will shoot from the outside. That is a 5. That'll be a save by Swayman, and Coyle will get the puck. Offense to visitor, passing E. Coyle, he'll make an outside shot to the left wing, Brad Marchand. He's also pretty good at penetrating. Let's see. He's also very good at passing. He's going to go ahead and try to, got 38 assists. He's going to try to pass. Marchand will try to pass, and passing against even inside shot for the right wing as he makes a great pass to Pasternak. Pasternak shoots from the inside. That is a 9, and that is a goalie rating on Bobrovsky, and it will be a rebound. Bobrovsky sticks it aside, and a possible rebound. Defensive right defenseman. If defense rating 3 or more, that is Montour. His defense rating is a 2. He does not. Lindholm will have a rebound shot. That is a 9, and he's saved by Bobrovsky, and that will go to Sasha Barkov. So a big chance there for Brad Marchand, but Bobrovsky saves it, and Barkov will have the puck. Going offense home, 2-4 checkers, opponent defense 11. Let's see, let's get this cleaned up so I don't mix the cards aside. So opponent defense 11, Coyle, that is a possible penalty on him. His penalty rating is a D, so a 16 to 20, it will be a penalty. And that is a 20. It's going to be a penalty on Charlie Coyle. So it's a delayed penalty for the Panthers. So the goalie comes out, and it will be Sam Bennett coming in as the extra skater. So a power play coming up for the Panthers, as that is going to be a penalty. So it now goes it is a penalty there. And just to make sure, I think it is a delayed penalty. So delayed penalty, let me just double check that here. There's a known delayed penalty. And let's see, delayed penalty. Play continues to advance against control. Player in control takes the shot. This is delayed penalty. So Alexander Barkov actually takes the shot, and he's going to go ahead and take an outside shot. He's going to shoot, and Barkov, that's an 11, and that's a save by Swayman. And Brad Marchand gets it, but it will be a power play for the Panthers. So the Panthers will go on the power play here, as we will have a power play chance. The Panthers are going to go ahead and bring out, let's see, they want to keep the line on. I think they'll keep the penalty lines. I kind of rule to make it easy. It's just to keep the same lines on there, but I know they wouldn't do that. Panthers are going to go with Verhaeghe Barkov, but I think they usually bring out Tkachuk for the right wing, and they will actually. Tkachuk actually for Verhaeghe, I think, or would Tkachuk be on the second? I think they'll keep the lines as it is. So Tkachuk, they'll keep the power play lines. Coyle got the penalty, so he is out. So it is going to be a power play for the Panthers. We'll just keep the lines. Simple. So let's go to the power play. So it starts here with a possible power play here in the Bruins zone. So power play is on. I don't think anybody's scored on a power play yet in this series. So Barkov will go ahead he will go up against, doesn't matter, they're all bad. Brad Marchand. Barkov has a +3, but a +4 or more. So here goes the power play, and it's a face-off, and that, of course, will be won by Barkov. It'll go to Forsling. So we will bring on an action card for power play. Inside shot for center, left wing. So an inside shot for Barkov. Intimidation by the opponent. There is no opponent there, so Barkov does automatically. He shoots from the inside, and that is a 5. That's a save by Swayman, and that goes to defensive center, but there's nobody there, so that is a loose puck. So loose puck, power play, recovered by the power play team. Outside shot for the right wing. That goes to Sam Reinhart. And we can note, and of course that went to the flip card. So Reinhart has it now, and Reinhart has an outside shot. Outside shot for the right wing. Reinhart is going to go ahead and make a pass. Reinhardt's going to pass it here, And passing, lose puck, defensive right defenseman has control. So he loses the puck. So that goes to Charlie McAvoy. So he loses it, as he will lose the puck, and McAvoy is going to try to ice it. And icing is puck iced, short right wing defense 12. So that is ice. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And shorthand right wing defense 12. His defense is and he will, let's see, shorthand right wing defense 12, takes puck away or outside shot for power play, left wing. Right wing defense 12. Well, his defense is only a 3, although it says takes away the puck. So I sometimes don't understand a little bit why that's shorthand right wing defense 12, because it says takes the puck away or outside shot for power plays. The puck is iced. So I guess I still don't get that sometimes. Hold on 1 second. Let me check that on icing. Hold on. I know icing was good there. So let's see here. So icing. So icing. On space to pass here. Split card says power play team loses. Flip action card, split card, shorthand team draws from split trying to icing. Icing successful now in space 17. Flip action card, split card says that power play team loses control after icing. But, okay. I know it says says opponent defense 12, but his defense is a 3. His defense is actually a 3. Oh, actually, it's a 1 when he's on the Pasternak's defense is a 1 on the power play. So it says takes away the puck. So puck ice, shorthand right wing defense 12, takes away puck or outside shot for power play left wing. I'll say he takes away the puck. So Pasternak gets the puck again, and he's going to try to ice the puck again. So tries to ice it again. Puck iced, shorthanded right defense 14. And that is Charlie McAvoy. So that is ISO 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A card is flipped. And icing shorthand right defenseman 14, Charlie McAvoy. He takes away the puck. So they're going to try to go ahead and ice it a third time. And icing puck iced shorthand left defense 12. And that is Hampus Lindholm. And it says he takes away the puck. So the power play did nothing for the Panthers. And the Bruins that have control. I'm not 100% sure I did that right. I'm going to have to really get the rules on that when it comes to icing and such. But as far as I'm concerned, that power play was ugly. So nothing for the Panthers. The power play will come to an end. Coyle back on the ice. Lindholm does have control of the puck. So let's get back to the action. So opponent defense lose to opponent visitors. He loses it to Montour. Montour has the puck. And home inside shot for any player. Intention opponent. They're going to go ahead and get it to Reinhart. Marchand has the chance to intimidate. A 1-4, but a penalty of B. He's not going to intimidate. Reinhart will make the inside shot. That is a 5. That'll be a save by Swayman, and Marchand will get it. Forwards will undergo a line change. So Verhaeghe, Barkov, and Reinhart come out. And taking over for them will be Bennett, Tarasenko, and Tkachuk. So they will go ahead and come out there. Marchand has the puck, and he will go ahead and draw a card. And it is opponent offense visitor 2 forecheckers, lose puck outside shot only for left defenseman. So that goes to Gustav Forsling. He's going to take an outside shot, and that's a 6. And he loses it to any defensive player. That'll go to McAvoy, and the Bruins will now make their forwards line change. So coming on for the Bruins now will be Jake DeBrusk, James Van Riemsdyk, and Morgan Geekie. So now they will take the. So Charlie McAvoy has the puck, staying on 2-on-2, and let's go to McAvoy has it. Opponent visitor 2 checkers. Opponent defense 2. That's Gustav Forsling takes away the puck, has an inside shot. Hampus Lindholm has a chance to intimidate. 1-6. A penalty is D. He'll try to intimidate, and that is intimidation of 11. He fails. Gustav Forsling shoots from the inside. That is a 4. That's a save by Swayman. That'll go to any player. They will give that to Morgan Geekie on the point. Defenseman line change for both teams. So now Forsling and Montour will leave for the Panthers. And they will bring out Ekblad and Oliver Ekman-Larsson. And coming out for the Bruins, McAvoy and Lindholm for the Bruins. And coming out for them will be Brandon Carlo and Mason Lohrei. So Morgan Geekie has the puck. They're keeping it 2-on-2. So Geekie will go ahead and see what he does here. And opponent visitor 2, 2 forecheckers, opponent defense 8. That's Sam Bennett. And he takes a puck away. He has an outside shot only. And that is a 4. And that'll be a save by Swayman. And Morgan Geekie will get it. Opponent home, visitor 2, up 2 forecheckers, opponent defense 1. And once again, Bennett will take the puck away. And that was an outside shot. Good to see you, Doug. So Bennett has an outside shot. He is going to try to pass. And he's going to try to pass. He's got good assists. Passing Jay. And that is going to be an inside shot to the right wing. So a good pass to Tkachuk. He shoots. That is a 5, save by Swayman. And that will be Brandon Carlo getting that puck. Offense 2 visitor, 2 forecheckers, opponent defense 9. And that is Oliver Ekman-Larsson. And that is a possible penalty on him. His penalty rating is a C. So a 1-12, there is no penalty. And a no penalty. Nice play by Oliver Ekman-Larsson to take the puck away from Carlo, as he has the puck. His penalty rating is a C. A 1-12 would have been a penalty, and there is none. He avoids the penalty on a 12. Ekman-Larsson has it. Opponent home loses to the opponent, though. He loses it back to Carlo. Opponent offense 2 visitor, passing D. Carlo loses the puck. Inside shot for any player. That's going to go to Tkachuk. Van Remsdijk, not really a good intimidator. And Tkachuk's going to take the inside shot. He shoots. That's a 4, save by Swayman. And that will be taken by Van Remsdijk off the blocker, save by Swayman. So already both these goalies are making some nice plays. We have another forwards line change, as the Panthers will go now to their third line. Go to their third line right now, and that will be Luostarinen, Lundell, and Evan Rodriguez. And he will play at right wing. Lundell center, and Luostarinen will be in the left. James Van Riemsdyk's the center. The Bruins have to wait for a card to be drawn. So Van Riemsdyk has the puck. And let's see, offense 2 visitor, possible breakaway. Maybe they caught the Panthers in a line change. Breakaway, left defenseman, that is Mason Lohrei. Lohrei has the puck. He's got a breakaway chance. on Bobrovsky, and that is a 6. And he's gonna lose the puck. That's gonna go to the left wing, Eetu Luostarinen. So Lohrei loses the puck, and now the Bruins will go to their third line. Bringing out Trent Frederick, Pavel Zacha, and Danton Heinen. Luostarinen with the puck, continuing the action here in the first period. Offense 2 home, 2 forecheckers, inside shot for any player, intimidation opponent. That's going to go to Rodriguez. Danton Heinen rotating the any shots. Yeah, I am. I am. So Evan Rodriguez has an inside shot. Heinen, a 1-5 penalty D. He'll try to intimidate. And opponent takes away the puck, a possible penalty. Heinen, a penalty rating of D, a 1-15. It will be a penalty. It's not. Heinen will go ahead and avoid the foul. Heinen will get the puck. And let's see here. Offense to visitor. Lose puck. Inside shot for any player. That's going to go to E2 Luosterainen. Luosterainen will take an inside shot. And intimidation opponent, Frederick, a 1-9, but he's got a penalty of a C. He's going to try to intimidate. Intimidation is a 10. He will not. Inside shot for Luosterainen. He shoots. That's a 3. A 1-11. A 1-11 is a goal. It's right on Swayman's net. He shoots and he saved by Swayman, and he'll go ahead and hold on to it. A 1-11 was a goal. That was a 16. Nice shot by Luosterainen, but Swayman goes ahead and makes that save in the Bruins zone. You want those sleeves for your cards? Just go to Amazon. They are 70. I believe they're 70 by 110. I think they're 7 inches by 110. Is what I think are the ones I got. So we have a save in the Boston zone. So a nice one there by Swayman. And in this first period of last game, the Panthers already opened up a can of whoop ass. But right now it's a much different game here at Amerant Bank Arena for Game 5 of this series. Anton Lundell and Pavel Zacha will meet in the Bruins zone. And it is, let's see, it's a +3. It'll be an even face-off. And that is an 8, and that goes to the home right wing. So that will go to Evan Rodriguez. Panthers both teams staying on 2-on-2. Offense to home, outside shot only for any player. He'll make the pass to Lundell. Lundell will make an outside shot. He shoots. That's a 7. That'll be a save, and it will go to the right wing, Trent Frederick. Bruins have it. Offense to visitor, outside shot only for any player. Frederick hasn't had a shot yet. He'll take one. Frederick, an outside shot, and that is an 11. He'll lose it to the right wing, Evan Rodriguez. Strat doesn't employ face-off ratings. Yes, it does. Face-off here, you got +3 here for Anton Lundell, and some have like a face-off rate, like Ekblad has a face-off rating of 0. So every player is rated for a face-off. And then you just go by the super advanced face-off rule there to find out who wins it. So Evan Rodriguez has the puck, and we have a defenseman line change. So both defenses will go out. So Larkman will go out of there. So we will see Nico Mikola and Dmitry Kulikov now come in for the Panthers. Brandon Carlo and Mason Lohrei will leave for the Bruins. And will bring out, and they will go with Parker Wotherspoon and Andrew Peak. So Evan Rodriguez does have, it is affected by the ratings, Ben. Yes, it is. So Rodriguez has the puck. Both teams staying 2-on-2. Offense 2 home, 2 forecheckers, opponent defense 8. And Danton Heinen takes away puck, has outside shot only. So Danton Heinen will shoot from the outside. That's a 2. And Danton Heinen's got a chance on a goal on Bobrovsky. That's a 1-11. He will score. Bobrovsky can't make the save. That's a goal. Danton Heinen will get the first goal for the Bruins, and they take a 1-0 lead. Danton Heinen, his first goal of this series, as that was right on net, and I don't think Bobrovsky was expecting that one, and that kind of went maybe a little bit under the glove. So Danton Heinen gets the first goal for the Bruins, and they take a 1-0 lead here in the later part of this first period. So right after the line change, and now we'll stay at 1-0. They will now go face off the center ice between Zaka and Lundell. Panthers will keep the 2-on-2. So it is +3, so it is an even face off. And that is a 10. And that is home any. And they'll give that to E2 Luosterainen. Luosterainen gets the puck. And home often lose puck. Outside shot only for the right wing. That will go to Trent Frederick. And Trent Frederick will have an outside shot, and that is an 11. He loses it to the right wing, Evan Rodriguez. Forwards will now make a line change, as now it'll be the Bruins changing their lines first, as a Panther Panthers have control of the puck. So Jacob Locko will come in at left wing, John Beecher at center, and Pat Maroon at right. Evan Rodriguez does have the puck, and let's see what he does here. 2-on-2, offense 2 home, opponent defense 1, and that's going to be an inside shot for the center. That's an inside shot for the center. That goes to Anton Lundell. Beecher a chance to intimidate. A 1-9, he'll do it. And he will try to intimidate. 1-9. Intimidation 7. He'll take the puck away from Anton Lundell. Nice job by Beecher. And now the Bruins still have to go with the line they have. So John Beecher. Now the Panthers will go ahead and change their line. Go to their fourth. And they will bring out Kyle Okposo and Kevin Stenlund and Ryan Lombard. So now the final line changes are done. So Beecher does have the puck. Still 2-on-2. Offense 2 visitor, opponent defense 3. Stenlund has an inside shot for the left wing. So Jacob Lauko has an inside shot. Okposo. Lauko, not really a good shooter. They're going to let Okposo will not intimidate. Lauko will shoot. That's a 9, and he loses it to Nico Mikkola. Mikkola will have it. And offense 2 home, opponent defense 6. And that's Andrew Peak. It'll be an outside shot for the center, Stenlund. Stenlund, not a great a passer, but he does usually, his penetration is nah. Stenlund, let's see if he'll penetrate. Let's see. He's gonna. This is a penalty. Is a 5. That is a 4. That's a 14, and that is a normal defense opponent. And Stenlund, that would be 2 versus 1. He's gonna try to penetrate, and that is gonna be a 1 to 10 chance for him to penetrate to the inside, and he doesn't do it. Beecher will make a nice move and steal the puck away from Stenlund. Beecher with it now. Opponent 2. Visitor, opponent 2 forecheckers, opponent defense 6. Stenlund will make a nice move. That'll be an outside shot for the right wing. Pat Maroon. He is going to try to pass. So Maroon will pass it, and passing against even inside shot for the right wing, but he is the right wing. So it's an inside shot for John Beecher. Beecher will take the shot from the inside. That's a 4. And that is a goalie rating on Bobrovsky. And Bobrovsky, that is a 5. And that is a goal. What a great pass from Pat Maroon to John Beecher. And Bobrovsky can't make that save. It's 2-0 in favor of the Bruins. Arena and Section 518. Grown. Big time goal by John Beecher as Bobrovsky now showing he doesn't seem to have it. But remember, the Bruins got out to a 2-0 lead in Game 3 of the series, and the Panthers took it to overtime and won that. So John Beecher gets a goal late in the first, 2-0 in favor of the Bruins now. And they'll go back to center ice for the face-off. So Beecher and Stenlund, the Panthers are going to go to an offense 3. We'll go to an offense 3 to try to maybe generate something for the end of the period. So we will have a face-off, and it is a even face-off, and that is a 4, and it goes to the home right wing. So that's given to Kyle Okposo. Panthers going to a 3 offense, and against 2 forecheckers. Opponent defense 7. Jacob Lauko takes away the puck, has an outside shot only. So Lauko will go ahead and shoot from the outside. And that is a 12. And that is a goalie rating on Bobrovsky. Can Bobrovsky make this save? That's a 9. No, he scores. Bobrovsky getting hit with 5s and 9s as Jacob Lauko took the puck away from Kyle Okposo, and Lauko lights the lamp, and it's 3-0 Bruins. Arena groans. Jacob Lauko goes ahead and gets it. A big-time goal. And now it's 3-0 in favor of the Bruins. They'll go back to center ice. Right now, the Bruins are playing really hard tonight, trying to maybe make this series a 3-2 lead heading back to TD Garden. Once again, it's an even face-off, and that is a 6. Home right defenseman will go to Kulikov. Staying in the 3-on-2. Advanced card, 3-on-2, offense 3, passing A. And that's going to be an inside shot to the left wing, Ryan Lomberg. Lomberg, not a bad shooter. Intimidation by Maroon. He's got a very good intimidation rating, but he does have a high penalty. He is not going to intimidate. Lomberg will shoot from the inside. That's a 2, and that's a possible goal on Swayman. A 1-12, he scores! And he does, just got it back there. Ryan Lomberg scores for the Panthers. Arena cheers. Yay! All the action happening here late in the first period. And it's now 3-1 as the Panthers are on the board. Ryan Lomberg gets a big-time play there. And he'll go ahead and make it. And not really counting assists and all that stuff. I'll give the assist to Kevin Stanley. So Ryan Lomberg gets the Panthers on the board, now 3-1. And still a couple of cards left in the first period. So John Beecher and Stenlin, all the action happening here late. Beecher and Stenlin, Panthers are staying in the 3. Bruins in the 2. That is an 8. And that goes to the home right wing, Kyle Okposo. Okposo has it, staying in the 3. 2-on-2, opponent defense 1. Jacob Lauko, that's going to be an inside shot for the center for Stenlin. Beecher, good intimidator. A 1-9, he'll intimidate. It's a 2, and he will. Beecher takes the puck away from Stenlin. Final card of the period, and it is a 2, and offense 2, opponent defense 10. Kevin Stenlin, that's a possible penalty on Stenlin. Possible penalty on Stenlin. His penalty rating is a C, and let's see. Penalty rating is a C, so a 1-12, no penalty. It's a 13, and he's called for hooking. He is called for hooking, and there will be no call on John Beecher, and the Bruins are going to start with a power play in the second period. Although it is. So they're going to start with a power play. That is the end of the period. Well, the first period started out kind of slow, but then it really got interesting late. 3-1 Bruins after 1. As we go into the first intermission. Wow. What an interesting way that went. So Kevin Stenlund is going to have to serve the penalty, and they usually utilize the lines. That means that the fourth line has to start. So I'm going to start with the fourth line for the Bruins. For the Panthers, so both the fourth line is going to be automatically the starters for that. We will be right back. This is the RJL Network. After one period, Bruins lead 3-1. David Vega joins us here at Amerant Bank Arena. So we'll go to the second period here. Since it's a power play, I'm going to go ahead and leave the fourth lines on. Stanley is out, and the Bruins will have a power play. As far as the lineups, usually second period, I like going ahead and I like randomizing the lineups for the second period, the line changes for the second period. So number 4 is number 1. Number 3 will be the second line. And the number 1 will be the third line. So it's going to be 4-3-1-2 for each team. For each team on the lines. So 4-3-1-2 for each team on the lines. So 4-3-1-2. So it means it'll be Zosh will be next, then Marchand, Coyle, and Pasternak, and then Geeky here. And for the defensive lines, it's got to be 3, and then 1, and then 2. So the defensive lines will be 3-1-2 for each team, which are already set up to be. Okay. So we have the Bruins start on a power play here in the second period, 3-1 in favor of the Bruins. Sergei Bobrovsky now having a case of the leaks. Both teams are going to move back to 2-on-2 for at least the start of this period. So let's get right to it. Let's go to the second period here. John Beecher will go ahead and do this. We'll go ahead and start it off. He has a +2, and Kyle Okposo will face him. It's a +1. So it's a plus, but even with on the power play, it's a +3. So here we go with the power play here to start the second period. And that is a 13, and that will be won by Beecher, and he will give it to Pat Maroon to start the face-off. So first flip of the card for power play, outside shot only for right wing. That's Pat Maroon. He will take an outside shot, and that is a 6. That's a save. That goes to the center, but there's nobody there, so it is a loose puck. Loose puck power play recovered by power play team. Outside shot for center, and that goes to Beecher. That goes to Beecher. And let's see here. There goes one there. So outside shot for Beecher. Beecher's going to go ahead and make a pass. He will try to pass, passing K. And that is, he loses the puck to the right wing, Kyle Okposo. So that doesn't work. Okposo's going to try to ice it. And icing, puck iced. Power play team lose. Puck is iced, but the power play team loses the puck. Shorthanded right winger has control. So the puck is iced. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Card is flipped. And the shorthanded team has control. And that is the right wing. So Kyle Okposo iced it, and he's going to try to ice it again. And he'll ice it. Puck iced. Shorthanded right defenseman 12. And that is Dmitry Kulikov. And he takes away the puck after icing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that will flip the final card, and the power play just ends just like that. So back on the ice is Kevin Stanley, as Dmitry Kulikov will have the puck. He will go ahead and take the puck. So Dmitry Kulikov takes the puck away, and now it is back to even strength. So the power play didn't do anything. And both teams are back 2-on-2. Passing D, Kulikov loses the puck. Outside shot for the center, Beecher. Beecher, he is going to try to penetrate penetrate 220 against the normal opponent. So Beecher will try to penetrate on Stanley, and that is a 2-on-2, and that is 1-8. He'll penetrate to the inside. He doesn't, and Stanley takes the puck away. Opponent home. Opponent defense 7, and John Beecher takes a puck away again from Stanley. Has an outside shot only. So Beecher will shoot, and that is side shot. That is a 10. That is a save by Bobrovsky, and Kyle Okposo has it. Back to the Panthers. Opponent 2-on-2. Opponent defense 5, and Jacob Lauko that's going to be an outside shot for Stanley. Stenlund is going to, he does have he's not really a good passer. He's going to try to penetrate. That is going to be 2-on-1. So penetration, that's going to be a 1-10 for Stenlund to try to penetrate to the inside. He won't get there, though. John Beecher stick checks the puck away from Stenlund, and Beecher takes it back. Bruins again, opponent visitor loses to the opponent. So Beecher again, Stenley takes it back away from Beecher. And opponent home 2, opponent defense 9. Right now, Beecher and Stenley going after each other. Defense 9. And Beecher takes away the puck, has an outside shot only. And that is a 7. That's a save by Bobrovsky. That'll go to the left wing, Ryan Lomberg. Forwards will come on for the line change. So the Bruins will make their change here. And they will bring out Frederick, Zaka, and Danton Heinen, who has a goal tonight. The Panthers will make their change on their next pull card. So Ryan Lomberg has the puck. Still doing 2-on-2, and home passing E, and that's a loose puck. He loses it to Pavel Zaka. That's going to be an outside shot for the center. Zaka, very good penetrator. Stenlund, that is going to be a 4-on-2, but he's got to first try to see what he gets here. So Zaka, will he try to penetrate? That is a 5, and that is the normal defensive opponent, which would be Stenlund. And he's going to penetrate past Stenlund. He's going to try. So a 4-on-2, and that's a 1-12. And, nice move by Zaka. Zaka moves to the inside. He takes a shot. That's a 9, and that is a goalie rating on Bobrovsky. He's been getting hit with 5s and 9s all night long. Not this time. Saved by Bobrovsky. It'll be a face-off in the Panther zone. Nice move by Pavel Zaka to get around Kevin Stenlund. But Bobrovsky makes the save this time. Panthers will now go to their next lineup. And it will be Luostarinen, Lundell, and Rodriguez coming out. I really don't need these. So let's just do that real quick. A little bit easier, I think. So that. Hold on. Timeout for 1 second. Bruins have some players that should be there. Okay, so Zacha and Lundell will face off in the Panthers zone as they now go ahead and they'll keep it at 2-on-2. Hope people are enjoying this hockey game between the Bruins and the Panthers. This is Game 5 of the 2024 Stanley Cup playoff semifinals between the Bruins and the Panthers. This was the one series that I was afraid of when the Panthers played the Cup last year. So let's see. So we have a face-off. Zacha's a +3. It's even. So even face-off, that is a 13. That will go to the right wing. So that will go to Trent Frederick. So Trent Frederick gets the puck. Both teams staying 2-on-2. Opponent 2, visitor 2, forecheckers. Opponent defense 4. Estu Luostarinen takes the puck away and has an inside shot. Right defenseman Andrew Peak. He will try to intimidate. A 1-8, he'll intimidate. That is a 1, and he easily takes the puck away from Eetu Luostarinen. Now the defense will line change. So Kulikov and Mikkola come out, and now Montour and Forsling will come in. Peak will have to wait until he gives up the puck. So Peak has it, and let's see what he does here. Opponent visitor passing F. And that goes, it's an outside shot for the left wing. So that goes to Danton Heinen. He has an outside shot. Not really a good passer. Not really a good passer. Does have penetration. Let's see who he would penetrate against. And that is a 11. He is a 4. And that would be normal defense opponent. And left wing would go up against the right defenseman, which would be Brandon Montour. So it's a 3 against a 2. Heinen's going to try to penetrate, and it will be try to penetrate. And let's see, 3-on-2. So a 1-10. Heinen penetrates to the inside. No, that'll be easily taken away by Brandon Montour. Peak and Wotherspoon come out for the Bruins, and Charlie McAvoy and Lindholm back in for the Bruins on the next line. Brandon Montour now has it. Let's see what he can do. Still 2-on-2. Home offense. Loose puck. Inside shot for any player. And that's going to go to Trent Frederick. Frederick's going to take an inside shot. Luostarinen, not really a great intimidator. He's going to try it, though. A 1-6, he intimidates. That's a 12. He won't do it. Inside shot for Frederick from the slot. That's a 7. That'll be a save, and that will be taken by Forsling. Panthers again. Possible breakaway now for the Panthers. Possible breakaway. Breakaway, left defenseman if breakaway penetration rating 3 or more. That is Forsling, and he has a breakaway. So here comes Gustav Forsling. He's on his way to go up against Swayman. Forsling shoots. That's a 7. It's a goalie rating on Swayman. Goalie rating on Swayman, and he saved by Swayman. Sticks the puck away. Nice shot by Forsling, but Swayman saves it, and he'll give it to Charlie McAvoy. Once again, let's see here. Offense to visitor. Inside shot for any player, and that will go to Pavel Zacha. Inside shot for him. And Anton Lundell, not really a good intimidator. Zaka's going to get the shot from the inside. That is a 9. That's a goalie rating on Bobrovsky. Once again, a 5 or 9. He gets it. And no, save by Bobrovsky. That'll go to any forward. He gives that to Evan Rodriguez. Panthers staying on 2-on-2. Loose puck. Outside shot only for the center to Pavel Zacha. Zacha a 5. That's a save by Bobrovsky. And that'll be given to Lindell. Forwards line change coming up as the Bruins will change the forwards. And they will now go to their first line. So now it is going to be Marchand, Coyle, and Pasternak. Lindell has the puck. Panthers will change their forwards after a possession change. So Lindell, a center, still 2-on-2. And offense home passing F. And that is going to be an outside shot for the right wing, Evan Rodriguez. Rodriguez, not really a good passer. He's going to take the outside shot, and that is a 9, and that's a goalie rating. Evan Rodriguez shoots from a sniper. Swayman, a 7 or 8. It's a goal. 9, no, it's a save by Swayman. That'll go to any forward. He gives it to David Pasternak. Panthers will make a line change now. They will go to their first line, bringing out Carter Verhaeghe, Barkov, and Reinhart. So Pasternak has the puck, still staying 2-on-2. Opponent loose puck, possible breakaway. Let's see what happens here. Breakaway, center, if breakaway penetration rating is 2 or more, of course. Sasha Barkov has the puck. He's now going after Swayman. Barkov shoots from the slot. That's a 4, and it's a 1 to 16. It's a goal, and he scores! Barkov gets the Panthers within 1. That's a 14. Arena cheers! Yay! Big-time breakaway by Sasha Barkov, the best two-way forward in the game right now. And he lights the lamp on Swayman. It's now 3-2. Big-time goal by Barkov on a possible breakaway. And now the Bruins are a little bit anxious here. They had a 3-0 lead. It's now 3-2 midway through this second period. That's a goal by Barkov. Coyle and Barkov will now face off at center ice. And that is a +1 for Barkov. And that is an easy one for him. And that will go to Gustav Forsling. Forsling will stay on 2-on-2. Opponent 2 home, opponent defense 2. Charlie McAvoy takes the puck away, has an inside shot. Forsling's going to try to intimidate a 1 to 6. Opponent takes away the puck, a possible penalty. But Forsling only penalty rating is a D. So a 1 to 16, 16 or higher, it's a penalty. It is not. Forsling will take the puck away from Charlie McAvoy. Forsling with the puck. Panthers bring it back up the ice. Opponent 2 home. Inside shot for any player. That goes to Reinhart. Marchand. His intimidation rating's only a 1 to 4, but Marchand does give up some penalties. He's going to let Reinhart take the shot from the inside. That's an 11. Save by Swayman. And that will go to Charlie McAvoy. McAvoy will take it. Opponents 2. And now a possible breakaway for the Bruins. Breakaway right defenseman. That is Charlie McAvoy. McAvoy now breaking away a shot on Bobrovsky. He shoots. 6, save Bobrovsky. That will go to Brandon Montour. Now the defense will make a change as the Bruins will bring out their next line, and it will be Brandon Carlo and Mason Lohrei. Montour has the puck, so the Panthers will have to change lines on the next possession. Change. So Panthers, opponent 2 home, loses to the opponent. That loses it to Mason Lohrei, just like that. And now the Panthers will make their change and bring out Ekblad and Oliver Ekman-Larsson. So Lori now has it. Opponent visitor, opponent defense 6. Ekblad takes away the puck, has an outside shot. Ekblad not really a good passer, not much on assists. He's going to shoot from the outside. Ekblad. That is an 8, and that's a possible rebound and a possible deflect. They'll try to deflect it. That's a 4, deflected by the center, Alexander Barkov. Barkov tries to deflect it, and that is a 6. That's a goalie rating on Swayman. Swayman's got to try to make the save. A good deflection by Barkov, and that is a 6 and a save by Swayman. Ekblad made a good shot, a good chance there. Barkov tipped it, but Swayman held on to the puck on a nice glove save, and it stays 3-2 here in the later minutes of the second period. But we'll have a face-off in the Bruins zone, though, and we have a forwards line change as well. So both teams will change the forwards for the final time in the period. So they will go with Tkachuk, Bennett, and Tarasenko, and the Bruins. And the Bruins will go with Geekie, DeBrusk, and Van Riemsdyk. So all the line changes are done for the period. The period will end with these guys on the ice. Face off in the Bruins zone. So Bennett will go up against Geekie. It is an even face-off. Both teams have a +1, and that is a 9, and that's home any. So Bennett wins that, and it gives it to Tkachuk. That's an outside shot since it's in the Bruins zone. So Tkachuk has a chance for a shot from the outside. He's a very good passer. He's going to try to pass. Passing inside shot for the center, makes a pass back to Bennett. Bennett shoots from the inside. He shoots from the inside. That's a 6. That's a goalie rating on Swayman. A 7 or 8. It's a goal. And no save by Swayman. He'll make the faceoff this time again in the Bruins zone. It remains 3-2. Bennett had a nice shot on Swayman, but he makes the save. Well, no, once again, Bennett and Geekie will again stay at center ice. Both teams staying at 2-on-2 in offense and defense. So face off in the Bruins zone. It is even. That is a 17. That goes to the left wing for the Bruins as Van Riemsdyk takes the puck away. Wins the puck, I should say, and he will bring it up ice. Visitor loose puck, outside shot only for the right wing. That goes to Tkachuk. Tkachuk will shoot from the outside. Not a bad shooter, and that's a 7. That's a goalie rating on Swayman. Swayman again being tested. 7 to 8. It's a goal. It's a putt. Now that's an 8. It's a goal, but it's got to be a 1-17 for Swayman. A 1-17. This game is tied. Scores! Panthers tie it up. Arena cheers! Yay! Matthew Tkachuk with a shot from the outside, from the blue line. I don't think Swayman saw it. He might have been screened too much by Tarasenko and Bennett. And I'll check to see if there were any assists on it. Assists any player 8. No. Let's see here. Left wing is Tarasenko. Yes, he'll get an assist, and so will Oliver Ekman-Larsson. So Tarasenko and Ekman-Larsson go ahead and get the assists on Matthew Tkachuk. And that's tied at 3 here. So the Bruins had a 3-0 lead, but the Panthers were very good with the comeback last year, and we're tied. Geekie and Bennett will face off at center ice, now tied at 3. And let's see what we have here. And that is a 2. And that is home right defenseman. That'll be taken by Ekblad. Staying 2-on-2. Home off, loose puck. Outside shot only for the left wing. That goes to James Van Riemsdyk. It's an outside shot for him. Shoots from the point. That is a 9. That's a goalie plus rating. So that's going to be an automatic save by Bobrovsky. That only matters if it's a power play. So that's going to be a goalie plus rating on Van Riemsdyk. As you can see, it says goalie plus, and that only matters if it is that's only if it is on a power play. So that'll be a save by Bobby, and it'll be a save in the Panthers, a face-off in the Panthers zone. So once again, trying in the face-off in the Panthers zone, Geeky and Bennett, it's even. And that is a 14, and that goes to the right wing, DeBrusk. He has an outside shot, not really a good passer. He may try to penetrate 4. Let's see. And that is a 24. He is a 4-star, and that is, he must pass. So DeBrusk will go ahead and pass instead. And lose puck, defensive center, Sam Bennett. DeBrusk loses the puck. Bennett will now take it. Opponent home, opponent defense 1. Morgan Geeky takes away the puck, has an inside shot. Tarasenko, a 1-5 chance to intimidate. It's an inside shot. Geeky, pretty good shooter. Tarasenko is going to try to intimidate. 1-5, he intimidates. Nope, that's a 14. And Geeky has a shot from the inside. And that is a 5. That's a goalie rating on Bobrovsky. A 5, 9, or 10. It's a goal. That is a 6 and a save by Bobrovsky. Any forward, he gives it to Tkachuk. Tkachuk will now take it up. And opponent home, loose puck. Outside shot only for the right defenseman. That goes to Brandon Carlo with an outside shot. That is a 7. That'll be a save by Bobrovsky. Tkachuk will bring it back up. Closing minutes of the second period. Home lose to opponent. He loses it to Van Riemsdyk. And let's see what he does. Visitor, opponent defense 9 with 2 forecheckers. And that is Tkachuk. And that's a possible penalty on Tkachuk. Possible penalty on Tkachuk. His penalty rating is a B. That's not good for the Panthers. A 1-9, it's going to be a penalty. And it is, and no, it's not a penalty. That is an 18, and that's going to be a penalty on Tkachuk. And that is an 18 and 2-minute plus 5-minute of opposing penalty. Van Riemsdyk is a penalty rating of a D. It's not going to happen there. That's going to be 2 minutes for slashing for Tkachuk, and the Bruins are going on the power play. And they will have they'll have 2 cards in this period and 1 card in the third. So Tkachuk gets called for slashing, and he will have to come out. So Sam Bennett will now go to the right wing spot. And that means that these lines will be on the ice to start the third period. Tied at 3 here, an exciting matchup between the Bruins and the Panthers. Bruins had a 3-0 lead. The Panthers came right back, and they now have a power play. So Morgan Geeky, he'll go up against Sam Bennett. It's actually +1, but you add 3 to the power play, so it'll be a +4. So we'll have a power play here. And let's see what it is. And that is a 3, and that goes to the left wing, and that will go to James Van Riemsdyk. He has it. First card, and we flip it. So first card, power play. Opponent defense 14, Sam Bennett. That's going to be an outside shot for Van Riemsdyk. And Riemsdyk's going to try to penetrate. His penetration is a 3. And against shorthanded, it would be 1-11. So a 1-11, he'll penetrate to the inside. And that's a 3. Van Riemsdyk penetrates to the inside. He shoots. That is a 3 and a goalie plus rating on Bobrovsky. A 5, 9, or 10. It's a goal. No save by Bobrovsky. He'll give that to Bennett. And that is, I believe, a goalie. That is a dice roll for goalie rating. So that goes to the 8. So Sam Bennett will now try to ice the puck. Try to end the period here. Icing, puck iced. Power play team loses puck. Shorthanded right defenseman has control. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Card is flipped. And Aaron Ekblad has control of the puck, but that is the end of the period. So the Bruins had a 3-0 lead. The Panthers come right back, tie it up at 3. The Bruins are on the power play to start the third period. Holy cow. What a very important match going on here at Amerant Bank Arena. And we will go into the third period. The Bruins do start with a 1-card power play. So timeout here for as we go into the second intermission as we are tied at 3. Wow. Okay. Typical Bruins-Panthers game. Always tight, always tough. Both teams hitting each other. All right, so 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 122. That's it. So now we got to set up the lines. So I'm going to leave these lines as they are to go into the third power play. So this is the second line, and line 1 is definitely going to be last for each team. So we'll definitely have line 1. So that means I'm going to have line 4 come in, and then 3. So it's going to be 2. It's going to be 2, 3, 2, 4, 3, 1 is going to be the forward lines for each team. So 2, 4, 3, 1. And let's see, 2, 4, 3, 1. And the Bruins, that is for the defense. That is the second line. So that means it's going to be 2, 3, 1 for the second lines. Okay. We are in the second intermission. Timeout for station break. This is the RJL Network. For those of you who missed baseball on my channel, we are going to have some baseball coming up. No, it is not inside pitch. The 1983 season will not begin until January 6th of next year. We're going to play some fall classic baseball on the channel. And for those of you who maybe don't know very much about some of these players like Shoeless Joe Jackson, Babe Ruth, Rogers Hornsby, Tris Speaker, and of course, George Sisler. You'll get your shot at them. We're going to do a 1919 one and gone tournament utilizing fall classic baseball. I will probably start that on Sunday night, game 1. It'll be the Philadelphia Athletics taking on the Cincinnati Reds from Redland Field. That'll probably be game one of that series. The Philadelphia Athletics it is a seeded 1-16, and the Athletics had the worst team that year. The Cincinnati Reds actually had the number 1 seed that year, even though and they were both, of course, in the World Series. I don't know yet about the pitching matchups yet, but I will post them when I get to that. But I can tell you that is game one. Philadelphia 1919 one and gone. Philadelphia Athletics against the Cincinnati Reds from Redland Field. We're going to start that, I think, Sunday night. This coming Sunday night after the NFL. As we get to play a little dead ball era baseball. That's the one thing, unfortunately, that Inside Pitch does not have, at least not yet. And I want to give Fall Classic another shot. We go to the third period, tied at 3, Bruins, Panthers. Series tied at 2 here at Amerant Bank Arena. Game 6 of this series will be Thursday night, back at TD Garden. So, the lines will stay as they are. The Bruins are on a 1-card power play, and there will be a face-off. So, Morgan Geekie will face off against Sam Bennett, +1/+1. But when on power play, you add an extra 3. So, we're going to have a face-off at center ice. So, Geekie and Bennett now beginning the third period. And that is a 20, and that is visitor out. So Morgan Geekie is kicked out, and now they'll bring on James Van Riemsdyk. And Bennett now has a +1 to him, so now it'll now be a +3. Next face-off, that's a 15, and that's won by Bennett, and that goes to the left defenseman, Oliver Ekman-Larsson. And the Panthers are shorthanded, but they're going to try to ice. They're going to try to ice the puck. And puck ice, short-handed left wing defense 14, and that is Vladimir Tarasenko, and he doesn't take away the puck. That's going to be a outside shot for the power play right wing. It is ice though, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is going to the right wing, Jake DeBrusk. He has an outside shot, and he's going to try to penetrate, good penetration. And so against shorthanded, his penetration rating is a 4. So a 1-13, DeBrusk penetrates to the inside, and he doesn't. That's taken away from Tarasenko. And Tarasenko takes it away from DeBrusk. A big defensive move there by Tarasenko. Panthers will now go ahead and take it. The next card is flipped. And they will have the puck. And let's see. Well, actually, the card is not flipped yet because I have to decide what to do. Tarasenko is going to go ahead and try to ice this puck again. And icing it. And icing puck iced. Shorthanded left wing defense 12, Tarasenko. And he does take the puck away. So the puck is iced. And that is the end of the power play. So both teams back at center ice, back at full strength. Bennett moves back to the center. Tkachuk moves back to the right wing. So nothing there for the Bruins. Tarasenko will take the puck, and they're going to stay 2-on-2. Opponent home, lose puck. Outside shot only for the right defenseman, Brandon Carlo. Carlo shoots from the outside. That's a 4, and he loses the puck to Tarasenko. Tarasenko brings it up, and home loses to the opponent, loses it back to DeBrusk. And DeBrusk usually does penetrate, but he's also a pretty decent passer. And DeBrusk has it. He's going to try to pass, and he loses the puck. Defensive left defenseman on LD, so that's going to be taken by Ekman-Larsson as he loses the puck. Panthers lose puck again. He loses it. Outside shot for any player. That goes to Van Riemsdyk. Riemsdyk tries to go ahead and take the puck away. Yes, I did, Philip Reynolds. Tkachuk, very good intimidator, though. 1-10, he'll intimidate. And that's a 12. He doesn't. So that's an inside shot for Van Riemsdyk. That's a 5. And that's a save by Bobrovsky. And that goes to Tarasenko. Opponent, possible breakaway now for the Panthers. Possible breakaway. Left wing if breakaway penetration right, a 3 or more. And it is. Tarasenko has the puck. Now going after Swayman. Tarasenko moving on Swayman. He shoots. That's a 2, a save by Swayman. And that will be taken by Geeky. Wow, Tarasenko. Lots of good chances on a rebound breakaway. But he rolls the 2, and that's a save by Swayman. Geeky with the puck. Staying 2-on-2. Offense to visitor. Inside shot for any player. That's going to go to DeBrusk. DeBrusk with an inside shot. Tarasenko, not a bad intimidator. He's gonna try to intimidate though. A 1-5, he takes the puck away. The intimidation is a 9. He does an inside shot to DeBrusk. That's a 3 and a save. That'll go to Tkachuk. Tkachuk brings it back. Offense to home. Inside shot for any player. For the Panthers, that'll go to Sam Bennett. A chance for intimidation by Geeky. He has a 1-7. He will try to intimidate. Opponent takes away the puck, but a possible penalty. His penalty rating is a D. A 1-15. He is fine. It's a 16, and that's going to be a power play for the Panthers. Whoa, takes away the puck. Geeky called for cross-checking, and that's going to be a power play for the Panthers. So Geeky will come out, will go into the penalty box. Lines will stay as they are for the power play. So now the Panthers have a chance to maybe get a power play here. Oh, nice, tough play there by Geeky. Thought he had it. Did take the puck away, but he gets called for cross-checking, and now it's a 5-on-4 for the Panthers. Nobody scored on a power play yet. I think I've only had one power play goal. So face-off between Sam Bennett and James Van Riemsdyk. Bennett has a +1, so it's a +4 or more for the face-off. That is a 4, and that is given to Matthew Tkachuk. So Tkachuk will go ahead and have it for the power play, and that is outside shot only for the right wing. He makes an outside shot to Bennett. Bennett, very good penetrator, is going to try to penetrate 1-13. He penetrates to the inside. He does. Bennett will go ahead and take an inside shot on Swayman. Bennett shoots. That's a 9. That is a goalie rating on Swayman. A 7 or 8. He scores, and no save by Swayman. Swayman goes ahead and get the glove hand by Bennett, and it will be a face-off in the Bruins zone. Forwards at the line change, but there will not be a line change here as we will go into the next line change. Actually, it's a face-off. I could do that, couldn't I? Yeah, usually could. Nah, we'll keep it as is. The lines will stay as they are of continuing the face-off. So a big save by Swayman. So Bennett again will go up against Van Riemsdyk for the face-off. So face-off, and that will be won by Bennett, and that goes to the left defenseman Mason Lohrei. Left defenseman Oliver Ekman-Larsson. So Larsson has it, and they will flip the card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll see what we get here. Power play, outside shot only for the center. That goes to Bennett. Bennett takes a shot from the outside, and that is an 8. And that's a possible rebound deflect. But Bennett is a forward, not a defenseman, so no chance of deflect, but it is a rebound chance. Rebound, defense, any player with defense rating 2 or more. And, yep, that's going to be rebound. That'll be a rebound, and that will go to Brandon Carlo. So it goes to Carlo. And now the Bruins will try to ice the puck, and that is puck iced. Power play team has control. Outside shot only for the right wing. So Matthew Tkachuk, that is the icing. That will end the power play as the third card is pulled. And so, but Tkachuk does have an outside shot. So we will go ahead and take the shot. Tkachuk, and that is a 10, and that is a save by Swayman. and that goes to the left defenseman. So now the Panthers will change all their lines as defenseman line changes up. So coming out for the Panthers will be Okposo, Stenlund, and Lomberg. They will also bring out the other defensemen, and that will be Kulikov and Mikkola. The Bruins will also make a line change. They get their lines back to full strength. So DeBrusk, Geekie, and Van Remsdijk are out, and they will go with Maroon, Beecher, and Lauko. The fourth line. Lohrei has the puck, so the defenseman will have to make a next change on the next possession. So Lohrei has it as we go defensive line change. Still 2-on-2. And it is home offense 2 visitor passing E, and he loses the puck. That's going to be an outside shot for the left wing, Ryan Lomberg. Lomberg has an outside shot. Not really a passer. He'll take the outside shot, and that is a 7, and that'll be a save to the left defenseman. Brandon Carlo and Lohrei now come out for the Bruins, and Peak and Wotherspoon come in as Lohrei dishes it off to Wotherspoon as he comes off the ice. So Wotherspoon has the puck now, and let's see what we got here. So offense 2 visitor passing F, and that is loses the puck by Wotherspoon. Outside shot for Stenlund. Stenlund, he's pretty good in penetrating, though. Let's see what he's got here, and that is a 24, and Stenlund is a 5. And that's going to be against the left defenseman. So he's going to penetrate against Wotherspoon. And that is a 2-on-1. So a 1-8. Stenlund penetrates to the inside. He doesn't. That's taken away by Wotherspoon. Offense 2 visitor, 2-4 checkers, opponent defense 9. Kulikov takes the puck away, has an outside shot only. Kulikov will shoot from the point on the blue line. That's a 3. He loses it, though, to Peak. Peak now. Offense 2 visitor, opponent defense 8. Nico Mikkola takes away the puck. He has an outside shot only, and that is a 6. He loses it to Beecher. Back to the Bruins. Offense 2, possible breakaway for the Bruins. Possible breakaway. Breakaway, right wing center. Breakaway penetrating is 4. That's Maroon. It is not. His penetration rating is a 1. Maroon tries to take the puck away, but Lomberg tries to bring it up the ice, but Lomberg will take it away. Forwards come up. So now the Bruins will change their forwards. Maroon, Beecher, and Lauko come out, and it will be Frederick, Heinen, and Zaka coming in. Lomberg does have the puck. They'll change on the next possession, and that is home passing D. And Lomberg, he loses the puck. That's going to be an inside shot for Trent Frederick. And intimidation by Lomberg. Very good intimidator, though. A 1-13, but he does draw penalties. Lomberg will try to intimidate. An opponent fails to take a puck away, a possible penalty. Lomberg tried to take it from him. A possible penalty. Lomberg's penalty rating is a B. So at 1-9, there won't be a penalty. And there will be a penalty on Lomberg. That's going to be a delayed penalty for the Bruins. Pasternak will come in as the extra attacker. So we go to the power play section real quick and loses the puck. Outside shot for any player, and that will do it. So the Bruins will go on the power play as Lomberg is out. And Stenlund will go ahead and move to the left wing. And they will keep it as it is. Now, however, though, they already moved to the third line. A penalty on Lomberg, that hurts because the Panthers are not going to be able to change the lines to the next line, even though I got to keep these lines on. That's one rule I've been using. So now it's still tied at 3 here in the third period between Boston and the Panthers. And we will have a face-off in the Panthers zone for the Bruins. It's going to be the third line against the fourth. So let's see what happens here. So face-off coming up for Pavel Zacha, and he'll go up against Kevin Stanley, +1 here, and that would be a +4. So here comes the face-off, and that is a 19, and that's going to be a home is kicked out. Stenlund is kicked out. So Kyle Okposo will come in again. Next face-off, that is a 12, and that will be won by the right wing. That goes to Trent Frederick. So card is pulled, and let's see. Power play, inside shot for right wing center, and that is for Trent Frederick. Intimidation left defenseman Nico Mikkola, and he's going to try to intimidate. A 1-7, he'll take the puck away, and opponent takes away the puck. A possible penalty on him, but his penalty rating is a D, and he will not be a penalty. But Frederick gets the shot from the. No, he does take the puck away. So Mikkola took the puck away from Frederick. So now the Panthers will try to ice it. And icing, puck intercepted by power play team. So failed icing, inside shot for the right wing. Trent Frederick will shoot from the inside, and that's a 4. And that's a 1-7. That's a shot on goal. A 1-7. Frederick will score. No, save by Bobrovsky. That is a 9. But Bobrovsky makes the save. And we'll have another face-off in the Panther zone. So, Panthers and Bruins in the zone. Still tied at 3 here in the third period, with the series tied at 2. It will be Stenlund going up against Zacha. So a +1. Here comes a chance. That's a 6. And that's going to go to the right defenseman, Andrew Peeke. So they win it. And it's a possible outside shot for Andrew Peeke. And he's going to go ahead and take the outside shot. And that is a 6. He loses it to the left wing to Kyle Okposo. Panthers will try to ice. And that is puck iced. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Card flipped. And power play team has control. Outside shot only for the left wing. That goes to Danton Heinen. He takes a shot from the outside. That's a 3. A save by Bobrovsky. And that goes to the left wing, the left wing, Kevin Stenlund, who's at the left wing spot. So once again, the Panthers will try to ice it. And puck iced. Shorthanded right defenseman 14 takes away puck or outside shot. And let's see here. Right defenseman Dmitry Kulikov. That is going to be an outside shot for Pavel Zacha, but the puck is iced. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will end the power play as the third card is picked. And out comes Ryan Lomberg, and Stenlund will get out there. But it is an outside shot for Zacha. Zacha, that's a 7. He loses it to the left defenseman, Nico Mikkola. So now we have a defenseman line change, but the Panthers, however, have to go bring on their third line. We're not going to see much action in here. So here comes Rodriguez, Lindell, and Eetu Luosterainen. There is also a defenseman line change, so both Peeke and Wotherspoon come out for the Bruins, and they will bring out Lindholm and McAvoy. And since Mikkola has the puck, they'll make the change on the next card draw. So Mikkola has it now, staying 2-on-2 for each. Panthers, offense to home, passing F. Mikkola loses the puck. It's an outside shot for the center, Zacha. Zacha, very good penetrator, but Lindell, very good on defense as well. Let's see. I think he's going to try to pass. Zacha will pass. And passing inside shot for any player, that goes to Trent Frederick. Frederick has a shot from the inside. That's a 6. And that's a save by Bobrovsky. Lindell will get that. So Kulikov and Mikula now come off for the Panthers, and now will be Montour and Forsling getting on for defense. So Lindell with the puck, keeping it going here. So let's see. Off 2-on-2. So outside shot only for any player. Lindell, he'll pass it to Rodriguez. Outside shot. That's a 6. That'll be a save by Swayman. And the left wing, Danton Heinen, will get that. Another forwards line change coming up, as that was very quick for the Panthers. So coming on now will be their main line in Sam Reinhart, Barkov, and Verhaeghe. And the Heinen has the puck, so he will go ahead and see what he wants to do. And they'll draw. And his visitor 2, outside shot only for any player, makes the pass to Trent Frederick. Frederick will shoot from the outside, saved by Bobrovsky. Barkov with it. And now the Bruins will bring out their line here. Bring out their next line. And that will be Pasternak, Coyle, and Marchand. So we're still tied at 3 here. Nothing happening so far in this third period. No goals. Barkov has the puck. And he is going to... Let's see what happens here. Still 2-on-2. Home loose puck. Outside shot only for the center. Coyle shoots from the outside. That's a 10, saved by Bobrovsky. Barkov back with it. And now offense to Home, passing D. And that's going to be an inside shot to Reinhart. Marchand, not really a good intimidator. Reinhart's going to go ahead and get a shot from the inside. He shoots. That's a 9. That's going to be a save by Swayman. It's a goalie plus rating, but it only works on power plays. And that's going to be a save by Swayman. We'll have a face-off in the Bruins zone. Still tied at 3, midway, getting the closing minutes of the third period in this huge game 5 of this series between the Bruins and the Panthers. So Coyle and Barkov will face off at center ice, or not center ice, at the Bruins zone. So Barkov has a +1 on Coyle. That is an 11, and that is going to be given by Barkov. He'll give that to Verhaeghe. So still 2-on-2. Both teams playing basic hockey. Panthers, home, opponent defense 5. Pasternak, that's going to be an outside shot for the right wing. Reinhart, very good. Reinhart, not bad from outside. Not bad from outside, but he's going to try to pass it in. He's going to try to pass it inside. Reinhart will try to pass against that's going to be an inside shot. Passes it back to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe shoots from the inside. That's a 5 and a save by Swayman. And that will go to the right wing, David Pasternak. And now the Bruins passing E. And that is an outside shot for the center, Coyle. Coyle, good passer. He will try to pass. And that's a good pass against Even. Inside shot for the right wing. Back to Pasternak. Pasternak shoots from the inside. That's a goalie rating. 5, 9, or 10. It's a goal. 8, save by Bobrovsky. Big, great shot there by Pasternak. He had it right on net, but Bobrovsky makes a big-time save. And now we'll have a save in a face-off in the Panthers zone. Only 3 minutes left in the period. In regulation here, are we going to another overtime game? Coyle and Barkov will face off against each other here. Barkov with a +1, and that is a 10, and he will win it, and he gives it to Reinhart. Reinhart will go ahead and take it, 2-on-2. And home, opponent defense 6. And that takes away Marchand takes the puck away. Has an outside shot. He's a good passer. He'll try to pass. And passing loses the puck. Defensive right wing. Reinhart gets it back. Let's see what they want to do here. Opponent defense 2. And Marchand takes the puck away. Has an inside shot. Barkov, very good at intimidating. A 1-10. No, he doesn't intimidate. Marchand, a shot from the slot. That's a 3. That's a goalie rating on Bobrovsky. Once again, 5, 9, or 10. It's a goal. That's a 5, and he scores! Brad Marchand. Barkov tried to intimidate, couldn't do it. Marchand gets it. It's a 5, and the Bruins take a 4-3 lead with 1 minute left in the period. Arena barfs. Yeah. Brad Marchand right on Bobrovsky's doorstep. And it's now 4-3 in favor of the Bruins. 1 card away from the visiting team winning the 5th in a row. The Panthers will go with no goalie. So Matthew Tkachuk will come out here with 1 minute left to try to do with an empty net. And the Panthers are going to get 1 try at this. So Barkov and Coyle, it's a 4-3 lead now for the Bruins. And it will be Barkov and Coyle. With 2 minutes left, with just 1 minute left, Brad Marchand makes a big goal, and the Bruins lead it 4-3 here. And this is a face-off right here. So Coyle and Barkov, let's see, it is +3, +2, it's +1. And let's see what they want to do here. And here comes the face-off. Panthers going to have 1 chance. That's a 2. Barkov does win it. And that goes to the right defenseman, Brandon Montour. So Montour has the puck. Final card here. And Home loses the puck. Outside shot only for right wing. That's going to do it, though. Pastrnak will take the outside shot. That is a 6. That's a save by Bobrovsky. But actually, no, it's an X, any player, even though it's an empty net. It's got to be a goalie rating. So it's wide of the net, but that's going to do it. And the Boston Bruins, with 2 minutes left in the game, win it here 4-3 on a big-time goal by Brad Marchand. And they take a 3-2 series lead back to Boston. Arena barfs. Yeah. So the Bruins win this one on the road. There hasn't been a home team to win this game yet. And the Bruins win it 4-3 here at Amerant Bank Arena. And the Panthers will be facing elimination on Thursday night. What a game. What a big-time game. But once again, Bobrovsky just not cutting it. And he had a 2.37 goals against average, but yet he's been giving up a lot of easy ones. But that was a big-time goal by Brad Marchand. And the Bruins will win this one 4-3 as we go back to TD Garden. And that will be for a Game 6 on Thursday night. Wow. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the X-ray machines. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys Thursday night. The Bruins win it tonight 4-3. They lead this Eastern Conference semifinal 3-2. We'll see you guys Thursday night. Have a good one, guys.